Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Budget Modeler, our buddy build with Mark and I. Say hello, Mark.
Evening, all.
It's 6 o'clock, a bit earlier today because Mark's got bits and bobs to do. 17th of May, and it's Sunday evening. Mark, how's it coming along? Do you want to go through everything?
Yeah, a bit of progress has been made. The cockpit section has pretty much all been nailed shut, obviously apart from the main canopy. That's still loose, but yeah, everything's all A-OK and glued.
Cool.
The radar system is attached. I managed, well, a friend of mine gave me a bit of photo etch for the dish itself. So that's gone on. That's been highlighted. The nose cone interior has been painted. It says it's a gloss, sort of like earth brown. Basically, apart from that, other than that, the main wings are off the sprue and prepped. The pylons are just setting at the moment, and the rear tailplane will soon to be assembled.
Cool.
Other than that, we're good to go, and that's where I am at the minute. How about yourself?
There's the front part of the cockpit. I've just used some Mr. Dissolve putty just to make out some of the crease marks.
Yeah.
Which you can see there. So I'm trying to get those done. I'm just waiting on my baseboard, which is coming tomorrow, which father-in-law's doing. So
Nice.
I'm just getting pylons of preps ready for a bit of sanding. Then it's going to be wings on, tail on, and then I can get my adjustments onto how I want it, where it's going to be sit. I was going to do slats and flaps down, but looking at the PE, that is a mental job. It's not for this. This is just a buddy build. So yeah, it's going to be that, and we'll get that done. So the slats and flaps will be up. They won't be down. So yeehaw.
Well, they would have been up anyway if the aircraft was on its no, they would have been down if it was on its landing run, wouldn't it? So they'd have been down. So yeah,
slats and flaps were down. Here you go. You can see it in that one there.
Yeah.
Where is it? That's a better picture.
Yeah,
see,
definitely.
Slats are down. Yeah. But hey ho, it's my interpretation of it. So that should be fun.
Yeah.
Right. So let us crack on.
Let us commence.
And as Mark so rightly pointed out, do you want to raise your glass, young man, as I don't drink much, and explain to people why you're partaking in alcohol?
Well, one is partaking of alcohol, not to promote the use of alcohol, as it's not my channel, but as we are both Royal Air Force veterans of the armament trade, God's premier trade.
God's chosen few.
Indeed. This weekend marks the 77th anniversary. Is it 77th or 76th? One of the two. Yeah, of the Operation Chastise, the Dams raid. So I raise my glass to all members of 617 that did not return from that raid. May God rest them and keep them safe, and deliver the plumbers for 617 into St. Babs.
Oh yeah.
God rest them.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you, Steph.
No problems, matey. Are you going to the Plums do this year?
If this virus thing lifts off.
Yeah.
The walkabout at Lincoln.
Yeah.
I hope to. I want to get a shed load of merch off a beanie.
I might try and get up there this year. Did it a couple of years ago.
No, I miss it. The only reunions I've been to basically are the JAG reunions in Norwich in June, but that's long been cancelled.
Yeah. Yeah, we were. There should have been a 15 Squadron reunion last month at Larbrook, but obviously was cancelled. Oh, just so you know, if you have a look at your inboard pylons,
Yeah.
at the front, you've got a bit that sticks up. Can you see that?
At the top of it.
Yes, just in front of the pivot point.
Uh-huh.
That bit was usually taped down.
Taped?
Yep, because the springs inside them kept breaking.
Ah.
So that little bit, for those of you that are looking, Mark can't see it. For those of you that are looking, it's that little bit there. Can you see it? Yep, that bit there, Mark, the one you've got there. So that bit you can take off if you want to.
Right. I'll probably just file it down a bit.
Yeah, but
I'll see how the fit goes in generally first.
Yeah, that was brokered.
Oh, right.
90% of the time. And then if it did come back and it was working, they just used to tape it down because it would eventually break.
Okay so far. Nightmare with that one.
And drop.
Hopefully no carpet monster.
No, it's too big a part. It's just drop my shoulder pylon.
Oh dear.
I think we've come on a bit early today, but you have stuff to do, so.
Ice cream!
Tea time.
Have you got your tailplane assembly there?
Yeah, well, in the box. Why?
Ah, it's still in the spruce. Okay, don't worry.
Why?
Well, there's something on two of the parts.
Right.
And they've just got to be attached. They're not sort of like where the sprue thins out to attach them to the item. They're these little bleeders.
All right. What about them?
Well, I was unsure whether it was just sort of like a, molding part, a molding point.
Well,
they're not fitted. They're not listed on the destruction, so they're coming off.
Give me a sec. Yeah.
Blimey, we got one now.
Yeah, I see which ones you mean. Yeah, they come off.
Yeah, they're just sprue points, aren't they? Mold points.
Yep.
Cool. Pig's tits for fingers. Oops. Right. So that's that. Oh, I hope this don't need any filler down these edges. Oof.
Which edges are those? Wing leading?
Leading edges of the tailplane.
Oh, just about to do mine.
So how has your weekend been so far?
The weekend so far has been very, very good. I made my partner cry. And if you're wondering how, it was her 50th birthday yesterday.
I know, I did see the video. I did pass on my best.
Yes, you did. And she said, thank you very much. And I did her a video from her friends saying happy birthday because she's having her birthday in lockdown.
Yeah, I saw that. That'd have made me go, actually.
She looked at me and she blubbed and she went, thank you very much. I went, you're welcome, you're worth it. So hence the reason why I wasn't on Models for Heroes on Friday night, because I was absolutely cream crackered. I didn't get to bed till 1 because she decided she was going to stay up till 11 o'clock watching telly.
And yeah, and you're wanting there to do the editing.
Yeah, I'm wanting to do the editing, do all the balloons and everything else. And I'm sat there thinking, will you please go to bed, woman? Clear off and leave us alone.
Oh, it was worth it.
Yeah. Well, we have 2 watchers. Hello, 2 watchers. Introduce yourself. Say hello.
Hello.
Tell us what you're up to. Ask us some questions if you want to know anything.
Ask away. We may not know the answers, but we'll give it a go.
Yeah. And we may not tell you the answers.
This
Depends what you ask us. So let's crack on and get this lot sorted, ready for putting together. Okay, I may have to saw through that one. Nope, that one doesn't need sawing through. That one. That one's a bit thick. So you're working on your tail section at the moment, Mark?
Yeah. Some of the friends I have that modelling friends, they class themselves as backwards builders. So in regards that they'll build the weapons assemblies, the pylon assemblies, the engine area, that the stuff that has more I won't say challenges, but has more parts than a more party thing.
Yeah.
So when it comes to once they've built the actual main kit of it, my main body of the kit, all it is just an assembly section.
Yeah. Part
Whereas
8.
me, I've tried that, and I have to admit, I'm old school. I start at page 1 and work my way through.
No, I agree. I'm with you. At the end of the day, it's much of a muchness.
At the end of the day, mate, it's your model, your build. So
yeah. People have different ways of going about things.
They do. And it's not on there.
Right, let's get this. IPA.
D47. I wish Revell would mark up their sprues a bit easier. That isn't D. way.
Well, we did have 2 watchers.
Where is that dripping bit? Let's see. Ah. I bet that bloody screwed D, and it was right under my frigging nose.
That is usual, mate.
Yep, this it was. Right, D40 bloody 7. All right, okay. There we go. Put clear parts away before scratches happen.
It's always a good thing, mate.
That's it, they can go in there. That. Just go together, that can go on there. Right, so that's for that. 1, 2. Watch me now. Oh, right, so while they're fully curing, really must clean this booze out.
What's that, your spray booth?
Yeah. Well, the filter at least.
It's a bit manky, is it, chap?
Well, it should be blue. It's grey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they do tend to get like that when you spray so much.
Right, excuse me. Now, while everything else is setting, I don't need to. I can start on the main fuselage. Huzzah! Even more progress.
Good, so.
Dun dun dun! Oh, don't tell me I've got a drill. Where have I got the bloody drill?
Oh, is that the ones, the aerial, for the aerials on the top surface?
Yeah, just above the wing hinges on the top surface.
Also,
consult my glasses.
Yep, when you do your low,
Yes.
don't forget your clamshell.
Yeah.
On the front and the one on the back as well for the nitrogen bottle.
Yeah. On the inboard pylons, the lows go on the inboard, don't they? They go inside.
Yep.
Just wanted to double check. Oh, now there's a surprise.
What, you've put them on the
kit, I've
outboard?
got my... No. On this kit, I've got my first bit of flash.
Ooh, get you.
Yeah.
Shh, be quiet.
I'm normally inundated with the stuff on a Revell kit, but no.
Yeah. Also, what I'm going to do is just put a little module, small bit of styrene on the back of the low as well. Just for the little bauble that you have to pull.
Yeah. I think I've decided anyway, this one's going to be static on the ground, so the radar will be open, canopy will be open, the probe will be out.
You're going to put a proper canopy support in it.
Yeah.
Not one of those as thick as somebody's leg.
It does come with one.
Yeah, but have you seen how thick it is?
What, in the kit or real life?
In the kit compared to real life.
Well, I never worked on the Mighty Fin, so I've never seen one in real life.
Give me a sec, let me find the number of it. Right, it's...
I have just seen it, I know that.
D120.
Yeah, I've got it. 120A.
Yep.
It's like a frigging gun barrel.
Exactly.
Gun barrel with a V at the end.
Right, where's number D? 120A. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm on the right.
It's the one with your jet cans on it and your wheels.
What, this one? Oh yeah, 102. Yeah. Oh no, that's a pitot tube.
Other side to the wheels.
What, this side?
Where you've got your crutch feet.
Got it, found it.
Yeah, it's at the bottom of the crutch feet, but the other side of the sprue.
Yeah, that thing is about half that thickness, and it's got a V on either end.
Yeah.
Because what you do is you stick it in onto the front canopy, and there's a little screw hole dead center. You screw it in there, and it's actually on a big spring, so it bounces. Yeah. So when the hydraulic pressure drops, the canopy very slowly drops until it gets on the end of the spring. So yeah, and it was about half as thick as that. Evening, Kev. How you doing? Thanks for watching.
Evening, Kev.
How are you, mate? How you getting on? Let us know what you're up to. You just sat there chilling, watching us, or doing anything in particular?
Bit of clampy action needed there, methinks.
What's this on the tail?
No.
Oh dear Lord, the flash on the trailing edge of the bloody Nora. That's awful. And that's some real thick flash. Where's my deburrer?
Ooh, no shit about it. That's going to need a bit of filler. Oh, hum.
Right, Kev's cooking tea. What you're cooking, Kev? Anything nice? And he also says, nice display you put up on Facebook, Mark.
Thank you very much.
Is that your rearranged one?
Yeah.
Cool. Yep, birthday went really, really well, Kev. Thank you very much. Mission accomplished. I made her cry.
Comes to something when your entire raison d'etre is just to make your missus cry.
Cry, tears of joy, mate. Tears of joy.
Well, as long as it was that.
Oh, yes. If it was the other one, I wouldn't be sat here. She got lots and lots of nice models.
I saw that greenhouse that fella had done. What an amazing piece of work.
That was Lisa's.
That she'd done?
Yeah. That was that is a guy called David Russell. Lisa and he do shows together. And that was his present. He directed one of the shows she was in last year. And it was called Entertaining Angels. If you ever get the chance to go and see it, it is really good, really funny.
All right.
But if you take your missus, make sure she's got some tissues.
All right.
So
thanks for the heads up.
And one of the main places that it took place was in a greenhouse. So she'd already done it, and they decided to give it to the director as a present. So that's the one she did.
All right.
And she did an absolutely outstanding job on it.
It looks it, mate. It looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it is. And she's also got another one for her, because what they did is they gave her the money that one cost her, so she could get another one.
Oh, cool.
And what she does is, when she does them, she personalizes them.
Yeah.
So they're personal to her. And it's just an absolute awesome job she does. Right. Right, I'm about to use my DIY glue. My DIY glue that is better,
cheaper
than Tamiya Extra Thin. So go and watch the video on it, and I'll show you what you need and how to make it. It's got just as good grab, but I have found with Extra Thin, it doesn't, once it's stuck, it doesn't hold that well. But I found that with this one that I've made, it does. Once it's stuck, oh boy, is it stuck.
That's what you want.
Oh, yes. But I have to say, I do
give like loot into a set of coveralls.
Oh, yes. I have put a warning on there. If you do make it, please, you will need eye protection and a mask of some sort, even if it's just a handkerchief wrapped around your face.
Ouch.
Because the fumes that come off it, oof. Once it's in a tin like this, it's fine. But it's when you're prepping it and making it and decanting it, it gets a bit niffy. And also doing a well-vented place. Don't do it in the front room, because the missus will not be happy.
And don't do it near naked flames.
No, because you tend to look a bit like a dog then. Because you go woof.
Woof. It's like I say to people, how do you make a cat go woof? And they say, oh, I don't know. Well, a gallon of 4-star and a match.
We don't condone cruelty to animals on this channel.
Only Ansel. A quick bit of tidying up with old knackered sprues.
Yeah, this place in here needs a bit of a clean up. I say it needs a bit. It needs a hell of a big clean up.
The only thing I need, to be absolutely honest, the only thing I need is I mean, this little air hockey table thing that I've got everything in front of me set up on.
Yeah.
Is about 3.5 foot, maybe 4 foot at a pinch by 2.5, 3 foot back.
Yeah.
I need something preferably, ideally, around 6 foot.
Yep.
As then that way I can get my spray booths on, my workbench area, and my paints.
You know what you do, don't you?
Scour Gumtree.
No. Go and buy a board from B&Q or something like that.
Yeah, there is that.
And then the offcuts, don't let them have it. Keep the offcuts. And with those offcuts, what you can do is when you need a baseboard,
Yep.
there's a baseboard for you.
Oh, just had a notification.
Congratulations.
Budget modeler premieres in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So, you drilled your holes in your tailplane yet?
No, not yet, because I haven't managed to resize the pictures yet.
Okay.
Once I get those done, I will let you know.
No probs. No worries. Blimey. Must be an old tooling.
What, this?
Yeah, I've just found the Revell stamp.
Yeah, it is. It's
1996.
Yep.
Blimey.
24 years old. Come on, Kev, we're still waiting to know what you're cooking for tea, mate. You're slacking.
It's going to be a solid nightmare of a fit.
57. There we go.
I can see us having a bit of problems.
Why?
Fit-wise.
Oh, shock or a surprise.
Yeah.
The Revell kit, what did you expect?
But you know the little covers for the variable geometry on the wings?
Yeah.
You've got these two little bits here where you've got the V's and the
Yeah.
rubber tube or whatever.
Yeah.
But where the top half and bottom half marry up, you've got this join here.
Right. Yeah, what about it?
You're either going to need a set of serious clamps or a serious amount of sanding to make that flush.
Yep. And also, one thing I have noticed, there's no APU hole.
Well, accuracy was never Revell's strong point, was it?
No. I'm going to work that little tinker out. Remember where it is and get that drilled out and put a back box on it.
Memo to self, Revell isn't Tamiya.
Nope. Mate, there's not one there. So look at the painting instructions. Yep, there you go. There's the APU.
Right,
can you see that? Let's have a look on here.
Turning to it myself.
It's on page 23.
That black square?
Yeah, that black square is the APU. So it should...
There is a decal for it, though. It's not something that's there, but there is a decal for it.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Pardon my French. Ouch.
Oh, Kev's having a wee curry.
A wee goodie.
All right.
Oh, bugger me with the pitchfork. I've just seen that sodding thing and I can't find the bugger now.
Isn't that always the case, mate? Always.
Well, I deckled up the instrument panel and all the instrumentation, as you know.
Yep.
And out of that section, there is 3 decals that are for the exterior, and one of which was the black box for the APU, the black hole.
Yep. And you've lost it.
Oh, it will turn up
You've
eventually.
lost it.
I will find the sod. Ain't gone under there. Oops, it hasn't gone under there.
Right. Let us heat scalpel blade.
No. I will find the bloody thing. Never mind. Basic form and shape. That's going to need a bloody sand off, you sod. I've got an Tamiya extra thin thumbprint from where it spilt over where I was holding it.
Oh, good Lord. I can't change that with this stuff I've made.
No, it's just a quick polish off, that's all. Just come off.
Right, leave those to dry. What's really frustrating is under the wings,
Yeah.
you've got these decals that go where the pylons are, and they tell you the position of the pylons when the wings are swept.
What page are you on?
Page 23.
Yep.
Bottom picture, decals
Yep.
number 42.
Yep.
They are right under where the inboard and outboard pylons are.
Yeah.
And it's like, thanks, Revell. We love you, we do.
Well, it gives you holes in the wings, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, 31 was another one of those decals, along with, excuse me, the black box APU.
What page you on?
Same page, 23, bottom picture. Between the tail plane, you've got that white rectangle.
Yeah.
That was another one at the bottom, which I've bloody lost.
Oh, good lord.
And there was...
Well, you can paint that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm presuming it's the emergency canopy jettison.
What, the circular one?
Yeah.
I just paint that silver. Like, yeah, paint that silver, then give it a good old black wash. Because all it was a piece of perspex that had been scored, and it had a silver behind it anyway. So
yeah.
No, Kevin, I haven't finished it yet. He's asking me if I finished my hacking and bashing on the front yet. I've got to the stage of putting the ripples in. So got some ripples in this side. So I've just got to sand those back a bit, make them a bit squarer. And then move on and do ripples on this side as well. And then I can start to spray and then nip this as well and build the inside of the back of the gun bay. So I've got to build the arse end of the Mauser cannon. Should be fun.
Yeah, the only other thing I forgot to say, which I've done, is obviously weighted up the nose.
All right. I don't have that problem.
Funny that. Pylons.
All right. Page we're on. Where's the wings? There we go. So I'm after 37A. Okay, take care, mate. Have fun, enjoy your tea, and thank you very much.
Take care.
All right, somebody else watching. If you fancy chat, introduce yourself. We'll have a bit of a chin wag if you want. Tell us what you're up to. What you think of the buddy build so far. Oh, come on, where's A? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? E. 18 and 18A. And are those little tinkers? We can take that off there and lose that sprue. Just cut this apart so it'll fit in my bin. So that was D. I don't need D. Actually, I do need D. Let's put those on. Sing, sing. Oh, come on. Where is it? Well, that's E.
Oh, if that's on. Is that fairing attached?
That's
to the nose or the nose
D.
cone?
Okay. I need this bit. Oh,
Come and see here, flat white.
some more sprue I can get rid of. Get that in the bin.
Excuse me.
Well, guys, got another 14 minutes and then my video's released on DIY. Extra thin, quick setting glue for your model. Well, I'm really impressed with it. But what I'm not impressed with is I can't find a sprue. Alright. Which is the A sprue, Mark?
Which is the what sprue?
A.
A?
Yeah.
Just a minute.
Should let me have a look in the front. It should be in the front and tell you which sprue's which. Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. It's E. Reading it completely wrong. Right, it's got the shoulder pylons on. Here we go. Found it. Alright, put those there. Where's my blue? Anybody else have that problem? Reading numbers wrong?
Oh shit. Spillage.
Yep, what you spilled?
Well, I just painted the internal, you know, the collar for the where the nose cone sits between the main cockpit and the nose cone. Just on the inside of that flat white, and then promptly drops it and it splashes everywhere.
Oh, nightmare. Bit like Mr. Mayfield the other day when he threw all his flat black all over his desk. On camera.
Oh, never.
Yep. Oh, don't like those. I don't think I'm going to be using these colours, Mark.
No?
No. I'm just going to glue the whole lot up. Yeah, that way I can work on work on them without actually having to stick them in yet. Yeah, don't like them at all. Give us a shout in the comments box below. Let us know what you think. And if you're not watching it live, please feel free to comment.
Ooh.
Yeah. If you don't like the video, yeah. If you don't like the video, just remember, click the no button twice. That'd be brilliant. Really appreciate that. And if you do like it, give us a thumbs up. And if you've not subscribed, please click the subscribe button.
See how we get on with one of them. Oh, God.
He's not going to help you, mate.
Oh, Lord of Plastic, please don't let the carpet monster grab that bugger.
Have you seen, what is it, 404 yet? Error code?
No.
On Sky One. If you get the chance, watch it, mate. It's really quite funny.
I've just got myself hooked into Gangs of London.
All right.
That's rather good.
Cool. What, it's a bit like Peaky Blinders?
Yeah, but more modern day, obviously. A bit more violent, too.
Okay.
Where?
Apologies for not talking. I'm trying to concentrate. And being a typical bloke, I can't do two things at once.
I'm trying to find something. Just that gone. Ah, found it. Gotcha. The plastic gods were smiling on me.
Yay.
Oh, well, impending visit by daughter.
Uh-oh. You need to put a note on the door saying, filming at the moment.
Well, mine's clipped on quite all right.
Yeah, I don't like it personally. It doesn't feel secure enough.
It's gone on okay to me.
Oh, it goes on all right.
Trouble is, I've got to get the sod off now so I can get that decal on.
I have been called a drag queen. I said I have failed at capturing the 80s. What
You're
do
a
you
drag
think?
queen, are you?
No.
You do realise you're going live on YouTube at the moment?
I'm not, am I?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
you are.
love that. No.
You are live on YouTube. Oh my God, she's a drag queen.
What a joke! What a joke! What do you think?
That's not drag queen.
Is it 80s?
No, you haven't got pink or green neon gloves and leg warmers and.
What
Your
does
hair
that say,
isn't
Cyndi
backcombed
Lauper?
enough. Mark, tell her she needs to backcomb her hair more. And it looks like we've just lost Mark.
No, there's not much of it left.
Oh, there we are. He's back again. Did you hear what I said about hair, Mark?
What's that?
Needs backcombing more.
Yeah, well, true. There is that. Right. I'm just going to place that in position so that I can glue it. And then it's ready in the same position for when it comes to drop it in.
Nice.
She's on about it downstairs in her room. I've just been up and asked my dad. He's live on YouTube. I didn't know. Ah!
Well, you didn't ask.
No. Good fun. Yeah, need to keep that safe.
Too harsh.
Have I got a big clamp down here? No. Right. I've only got tidgies. Up there. Sorry for the jerky picture.
It's all right.
Oh.
I could comment on that, but I won't.
Very wise.
Ooh, a bit touchy. Yep. Hello,
No,
guys.
you haven't. You've never been that lucky yet, mate.
Hello, guys that are watching. Please feel free to join in, make comments, ask us anything about the build or life in the services. Please feel free. Ask us any sort of question. Available for chit chat, chin wags, and general conversation bubs.
And Steph's also available for bar mitzvahs, and he's here all night.
No, I'm here all week, but don't forget, tip the waitress.
Jiggery pokery. Oh, you beaut.
There's another sprue frame in the bin.
Dun, dun, dun. Another one needed.
Right. It's 6:59. My video goes live in less than a minute.
Oops. Yeah, close enough. Right, so that's the tailplane assembly in place and glued.
Cool.
Although not actually fixed, it's just so that it's the right shape and conforms to the side of the fuselage.
Yep.
So that can go. Progress even more.
Nice.
Like I say, clips fit okay, so that shouldn't be a problem. I'm not going to glue the or put the wing fixings together.
I've got a military jet flying over.
Hey?
Got a military jet flying over.
On a Sunday?
That's what I'm thinking, mate.
That's a shock.
Yeah.
Couldn't they postpone any conflict till 8 o'clock Monday morning?
Obviously
come on, it's
not.
a weekend, for God's sakes.
I know. What the hell's going on? Bet the boys ain't happy.
I'm surprised they got them out of the mess. It's near enough tiffin time.
Oh, I'm not interested in the officers. We just get to send them to war.
Rah. Right, okay.
Oh, yeah. I follow Martin Baker on Twitter.
Yeah?
And
I want one of them watches. Oof, nice.
every week or so, they'll have a pilot on.
Yeah.
Who ejected.
Uh-huh.
And I'm really, really thinking of stopping following them.
What?
Well, not once has any aircrew ever thanked the armourers or the seat fitters for saving their lives. Martin Baker, yep, brilliant. They do an amazing job. They produce an amazing product. But the grow bags forget that there's people in between Martin Baker and them.
Yeah.
And if they don't do their job right, you ain't getting out of the aircraft, mate.
Yeah, they ain't coming back.
Nope. And they always forget. I've never seen one say, thank you very much, seat fitters, armourers, whatever they want to call them in the States. But hey, that's just me having a bit of a chunter.
A bit?
Yep.
Right.
Don't get me started on bloody ejector seats.
You mean injection seats?
I know what I mean. Talking about
gonna bite.
People who seem to think that the seats stay with the aircraft.
No.
Now,
people have said to me about the same. What's the difference between ejection seat and ejector seat? Well, I say the difference is if you consider it as like a firearm, the ejector stays with the weapon. The cartridge is the thing that's ejected.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, I didn't think of it that way. Well, no, you're not exactly trained for it, are you?
Yeah. No, but to be fair, it doesn't help when the BBC calls them ejection seats and you get people.
No, that's right. No, that's very true.
Well, the BBC calls them ejector seat. The BBC's got it wrong. Oh yeah, and how do you know? I worked on them for a few years. Oh.
Right, where do I start?
Yes. But did you know that the actual first seat was an ejector seat?
No.
This first seat, one of the earliest seats made by Martin Baker, they actually, the seat stayed with the aircraft and it threw the pilot out.
Every day's a school day.
Yep.
Well, I'm in two minds now whether to start on the sub-assemblies with regards to the cans. I was going to say the undercarriage, but I'm not going to do that yet.
No.
I think I'll start actually on, to be honest, I'll just snip them two pieces out and then I'll start on the weapons. A simple tip I was once told when spraying up your weapons, obviously on this scale, yours won't be, you're not using your weapons, are you? Because obviously it came back empty and it was on a training run anyway, wasn't it?
It was on a training run and it only had Bos and ECM on it.
Yeah, right. But if you're doing any weapons, bombs wise, obviously spray the nose of the weapon, you prime it, and then spray the nose area yellow. And then when you come to spray your green on it, slip an O-ring over the nose.
Yeah. That's a great tip, that is.
And that gives you your yellow hazard band.
Yep. Your high explosive band.
I think I may have to bring out part of my my Lord's Trade stash up here as well, get it out of the way.
Why?
Well, at the moment it's on my plastic's going to be crunched.
Right, you froze Mark there. So you're bringing your bomb head kit up for what reason?
Because it's on my display stand with all my models.
All right.
And if any of the 230 mils, the 250 cals, the 225 mils, 20 mil Hispano, 20 mil Vulcan, and 27 mil Mauser fall over, it's ouch, plastic crunch.
Glass gone. Which is a good idea.
No, I don't want that to happen. Oh, and my sidewinder fin. I don't want to knacker that.
No.
Personally, I wish I still had my Gizzit.
Which is what?
I had a 30 mil Aiden gun.
Round.
No, gun.
You had the whole lot?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
It was a ballast gun from a hunter. But the barrel was still clean as a whistle. And it wasn't split, spiked, cut, whatever.
Cool.
But I put it in for... it was just basically taking up space. I had nowhere at the time to appreciate it. And I loaned it to... or donated it, I should say, to Doncaster Aero Venture, who are currently looking after it.
Right.
So they've got it now.
So that would be a nice Gizzit to have back, wouldn't it?
I've tried, but they're saying that the form was sent, or the form was filled out as for a donation, not a loan.
Yeah. So they've basically robbed you of it.
Yeah, pretty much. No offence, though. I mean, it was nice to have, but by Christ, it weighed a bloody ton.
Yeah.
And not only that, in the state that it was, to be fair, it was only locally deactivated. So if I'd have been caught with it in the state that it was, I'd probably be looking at 5-10 years inside.
Yeah, I'd like to see you go around doing a drive-by with one of those.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way it would have fired again. It's just that it wasn't deactivated to probably the current standard.
Yeah.
In regards to the entire breech cylinder housing, the recoil springs you could take out, the breech cylinder housing, the breech cylinder, the primary and secondary rammers underneath, and the rail that it travelled on was all probably welded solid. it didn't have a PCU on it, so you couldn't cock it.
Yeah. Which I suppose is a good thing.
Yeah. Yes. Saves me from doing a bit of chokey.
Yep. Yeah, and saves you the price of having it deactivated.
They've already done that, and they've already deactivated it. It said it cost them 1,200 quid.
Yep. There you go then. What you do is you fight them in the court, say, "No, I want it back." Ha ha.
I'll pay them back for the deactivation. £5 a week, all right?
Yeah.
You see on these auction sites that some of the plumbers put up, and not so much Fleabay, but other auctions, and they're like saying, "Oh, Harry, a £1,000 bomb," and it's just like a practice £1,000. I keep saying to the missus, "I want that in my back garden."
Oh God, yes.
117 tail open, just popped.
Yep.
About 2 foot into the ground. Instant talking point.
Yeah, a 1-to-1 scale diorama.
Yeah.
With the dirt being thrown up as well.
Yeah.
Yep. That needs fixing. Just broken one of my foam sanders. Needs a bit of gluing, and that should be back in working order.
Right. £4,000, 117 tailed with 960 proximity fused on. Always made me laugh when you say, "All right, what are we doing?" "Well, we're prepping a load of £1,000. All right. Yeah, and you need 960 fuses, and you automatically know what's coming. Oh God, I've got to get that bloody stupid box, which is always no problem. And then you get the flipping little plug, and as soon as you put them all together, it becomes top secret, all this and the other.
Yep.
Just to program it and code it and fuse it.
Yep.
When all it is really is just a shorting plug.
But hey, those were the days. Didn't know who was listening.
Nope. Progress. Love it. Dry. I wonder how that would look, and that's partially mottled. Oh, that wouldn't be too bad. It doesn't need to be fucking fully gloss. Right. I'm just about there.
Cool.
Spike that through.
Oh, there we go, Mark. That's 1:15. So
Rightio, bud.
we'll knock it on the head there. Are you in tomorrow evening?
Sorry?
You in tomorrow evening? Models for Heroes. Oh, he's froze again.
No, I'm here.
Yeah, you froze. Are you in tomorrow for Models for Heroes?
For the Modeller's Mess. Touch wood, I should be. I may be a tad late, but I'll be there. I will get there at some point.
Right, not a problem. I will see you then, and we'll be cracking on with this again on Tuesday night.
Yep.
Cool. So 7:30 Tuesday night for the
No
body
worries,
build.
mate.
Thank you very much for turning up, Mark. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for your company, Steph, as always.
Not a problem. Okay. Thanks very much for listening in, guys. Remember,
Thanks, everyone.
please subscribe if you like the channel. Spread the word of all the budget stuff I do, and like and ring the bell to get notifications. Thank you very much indeed, guys. Really appreciate you being here.
Bye-bye.